Cancer, thanks for visiting. This is your weekly reading for November the 13th to November the 19th. If you like this reading, please like or subscribe or make a comment if you'd like to. And I also want to say that even though these are weekly readings, things can happen outside of these times. So things can happen outside of the past, present and future. Things can happen outside of the week. They can be, happen weeks later, or they can happen, a day later, or anything at all. Time flows in its own way. But this is a guide. That's what this is. And I just wanted to point that out. So yes, I have everything shuffled and I have everything ready. So let's start your reading for Cancer. So the first, sorry about that noise, I've still got building works outside, and yes, I'm going to try and concentrate, as I always say with these things, and they might yell as well. So just be prepared. Yes, the first card you have for your past is the Ten of Swords. Yes, you're badly hurt by someone, and even though your emotions were really, really strong and very raw, you knew logically that you'd eventually feel better, or that things would get better. So on the one hand, you had your emotions that were there, and on the other hand, you had your mind telling you that, yes, this will change, this will get better. But, sometimes your mind can't, take the place of your emotions. So you had both going on at the same time. And, someone who you're really close to, this could be your partner actually, they left you out, or maybe they didn't do something that was important to you. So I'm not saying that they did something, it was something they didn't do, or didn't take the time to do, or didn't treat you properly, or something like that. But it was something quite serious that meant a lot to you. And you've been through something similar with this person again, and I'm seeing that you've been around this with them before. And you did have hope at this time that something would change, or that either you or they would change, or something would change about this situation. So you still had some hope about it at this time. So the next card you have for your past is the Page of Wands. So at this time, you're really using your instincts, and you're paying attention to them too. And I'm just seeing you reading or hearing something really profound, which really got you thinking in a new way. And yes, you wanted to read or study more about this new idea or this new thing. So this new, really, really big idea that came along and really had you thinking. So this could be spiritual or philosophical, this kind of an idea, but it's this new way, and it could put you on a whole new road spiritually, or something like that. But you're just researching, you're just thinking about this, and it's in your head a lot, this idea. So the last card you have your past is the Nine of Pentacles, and I'm just seeing that you've been taking care of yourself, and buying nice things for yourself even, so or maybe for your home, and you may be doing this to feel better because of this past hurt, and maybe to take your mind off this person who hurt you. And this card's also a message to tell you to say something if you're not happy. So if you're not happy with this person in the Ten of Swords, say something, come out and say something. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you're maybe you were keeping silent for some reason, I don't know why. But come out and say something if you haven't done this already. So the first card you have for your present is the Tower. Yes. So a lot of people are really afraid of the Tower, and I can be too sometimes. It can be really negative and scary. But in this reading, I'm just seeing that it's a good thing, and it doesn't feel good while it's happening. Of course, it never does. And yeah, but it is definitely for the best. I'm seeing that this, this collapse is for the best. So this is about you, and it's about this person who hasn't been treating you properly. And there's going to be a falling out with this person. And it does hurt. It definitely does hurt when it's going on. But deep down, I think you knew this would happen. I think you knew, even though you didn't want to admit it, you did know this was going to happen eventually. But yes, the foundations of this tower were shaky, they weren't stable. And, I'm seeing you were trying to hold up the tower by yourself, but you couldn't do this by yourself. You need another person on the other side to hold it up, to hold the tower upright, otherwise it falls over, it's not balanced properly. two people need to be holding up this tower, not one. That's what I'm seeing. You're putting all the work in and the other person just wasn't. That's what I'm seeing. So the next card you have your present is the Knight of Cups. So I'm seeing someone around you is really caring. They're a really caring person and they care about you. And this could be a close friend or a family member, but this person really cares. I'm really seeing caring with this. And I'm just seeing you telling this person about your problems. And this is a woman who's older than you. I'm seeing this woman who's older than you. And yes, she cares about you. I am seeing that she doesn't totally understand everything you're telling her. She hasn't experienced what you've experienced. She just doesn't really understand. Maybe she's from another generation. She just doesn't understand everything you're saying. But she does care about you and she wants to listen to you and she wants to help you and she loves you. I'm seeing that. So the last card you have your present is Judgment. So yes, when this tower falls, it may have already fallen. There's going to be a lot of judging and blame going on, and this is going to go on both sides. But again, there was shaky foundations, so if this hasn't happened yet, I know things need to be said, and I know that you need to come out and say how you feel in the Nine of Pentacles, but don't rehash over things when you're talking about things. Don't rehash over the same things over and over again. Yeah, say your piece and maybe just move on. Don't go over and over things because you'll just feel worse. You won't improve the situation. That's what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing that you're both going to be tempted to do this. And, you know, yes, of course, talk about what's happened and talk about it and get what you want out and off your chest. But don't go over and over things more than you need to. And they just won't improve the situation doing this. I'm sorry. So the first card you have in your future is the Three of Cups. So yes, I'm sensing that some friends or someone you know is going to really drag you out to something to try and cheer you up or help you to feel better. And yeah, in the beginning, you're just not going to want to go to this thing. You're just not going to be up to it. You're going to be thinking, I just don't feel like going out. I don't feel like having a party. I don't feel like this. But in the end, you will go. And I think you'll be glad you went because, you know, it won't make you feel amazing and suddenly change everything. But it will help knowing that, you know, people around you care enough about you to ask you out and want to cheer you up. And they do care about you. And I'm also seeing you have someone around you, well, they're not around you, they care about you, but they're not around you. They're from a distance, they're at a distance from you. There's someone who really cares about you, but they're not right near you. So you might want to contact them too. They really, really care about you. That's what I'm seeing. So the next card you have in your future is the Knight of Wands. So yes, one of these friends is going to tell you something, and this will really help you to move forward. So again, this is going to take time. I'm not seeing that you're going to suddenly click your fingers and feel fantastic. But this will help. This really will help you, and this person's going to really inspire you with something they say. And I'm seeing this person's been through a lot themselves, and they're actually in a really good position to be able to talk to you and help you. So listen to this person, and you know, I'm seeing that you are going to listen to this person actually, and this will help. All of these little things, people taking you out, people listening to you, people talking to you, all of this is going to help you to feel a lot better. You're not going to be fantastically better in 1 second, but it will, all these little parts will help, like a jigsaw. So the last card you have for your future is the Six of Swords. So again, this is about you trying to move on to better things. And I'm seeing that at this time you're definitely going to be taking steps to separate yourself from this person. And you're also going to be trying to separate yourself from people or things that remind you of this person as well. So it's like, you know, you've got these swords and you're just cutting out all of these things that aren't going to help you, because you don't want to be reminded of this person again. You're moving on completely from them. You're still carrying some hurt in this boat with you because of this person, but you're cutting out things that, you know, remind you of them, that are going to hurt you. So you'll be cleaning things out of your life to help you to clear things out of your head. That's what's happening. So Cancer, I hope this resonated. These are general readings, so they won't always resonate with everyone, as I always say. But if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you'd like to do that. And thank you so much for watching.